Alright, so I ordered the parts like a while ago, and I ordered these. Let's see. So these are supposed to clip together like so, and go around the forks so that I can mount the blinkers onto the top of the forks. And clearly they're tiny. They're like 1 inch across. It's really small. So what I did is I took this one and I just bent it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and zip tie it on for now. I don't really know how that's gonna look, but I just need to get it inspected and passed, and then I can figure out a better method to put the blinkers on. But I'm gonna go ahead and put these on the front forks so I can put the front blinkers on. All right, here we go. We got the blinkers, front blinkers set up. So like I said, the brackets were not big enough, so they're zip tied in right now. Got a bunch of slack, but we'll make that work. For now, I really like where they're sitting, so maybe I can find better brackets that fit. But yeah, here we go. These things line up just like that. Looks pretty flush. Looks pretty good, in my opinion. They might not be completely even right now, but we'll figure that out. I got the front headlight off, and I just wired up the positive front blinkers to the positive rear blinkers. These go all the way through, like I showed earlier. And now I'm about to deal with I'm about to connect the negatives here together, and then I'm gonna run those back and connect it with the other negative, and then run that to, I think I'm gonna run it to the battery. All right, so now I got the negative ends of the lights going back underneath the gas tank, along with the positive under the gas tank here, under the flap, on the side, the frame here. And now we have them connected, and we're going to end up connecting them to the negative terminal, the battery at the end. But now what we're going to do is connect the blinkers, the positive ends, to the ignition, or the little handlebar switch. And so I can never find some type of connector, so I'm just going to cut these and butt connect them all, unfortunately. Okay, so got the blinker, or the turn signal switch. And I went ahead and spliced all of these, and now I just connected the orange to the left-hand side blinkers and the light blue to the right-hand side blinkers. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing mounted up on my handlebars, just so I can have it wired, like ran down the forks the way I want it. I am going to put it right in place of the kill switch, and so I don't know if I honestly need a horn in Oklahoma, so I'm not going to wire one. I'm going to see if I can get away with it, but I am going to wire the kill switch to the horn so I can get rid of the kill switch. So I'm going to go ahead and take off the kill switch now, put this in place where I want it on the bar, and then we're going to go ahead and then we'll get to the wiring the kill switch. Okay, so the kill switch is unscrewed, and I got the green wire and the white wire right here, and they run through and meet up with the clutch, and they join in this tube, and then the clutch has a red and a yellow wire, and so I just cut a little piece of this tubing off, and then cut off the green and the white wire. So these are my kill switch wires, and I think I'm just gonna pull this entire kill switch assembly kind of like out from the tube, because I don't want to cut the wires anymore. I'm gonna leave it together. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put the ignition switch right here and run it along the handlebars. All right, after some effort, I finally got this on here. It didn't really fit exactly how it should. When I fully tightened the back of here, it just moved around. So I put a bunch of electrical tape on the bar itself. You can kind of see it in there, and then that, I guess, helped it stay in there. So now I'm gonna go, and then I got the cord from it underneath here. I am going to zip tie it to the handlebar, probably removing one of these and adding it and going back here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and wire up, I think, the switch mains, or the signal main switch. I think that's it. Not sure. Let's go check it out. Okay, so I went ahead and took this gray wire That is the turn signal main, and I ran the wire through here again with the other wires back up here. And now this is going to end up connecting to the battery. This is going to be the power. And what I'm going to do is I bought this. This is a fuse, or a fuse holder, I guess. And so this is the fuse holder. Now I had a box of fuses, and I put a 5 amp fuse in there. This is a max of 20. I think you can get away with like a 5 or 10 amp fuse. I should be running a LED relay flasher, but I don't have one of those right now. So I'm gonna go and plug all this up. And if if my blinkers are blinking extremely fast, then I mean I'll just have to get a flasher. So let's just go ahead and hook this up and go from there. Okay, update. Turn signal main lines right here, connected to the 5 amp fuse. And again, like these are my brake light, or tail light and brake light. These are the factory power and grounds. And then I'm gonna have my brake switch ones coming. I'm not gonna tie any of these up yet because I'm gonna end up probably joining all these. This here also I think these are my turn signal negatives. Yeah, so all this is a mess right now. I'm gonna end up cleaning this up at the end and joining everything together. Okay, so I'm kind of worried about the kill switch being the horn button, that I have to rewire it, because I mean, I don't really understand, but I guess there's not a positive and negative for the kill switch. So I just hooked up the 2 kill switch slash horn lines to the other ones, just guessing the colors. So I'm gonna turn the bike, I just put the battery in it, so I'm gonna turn the bike on and see if it works, I guess. I gotta set this down one second. Alright, hand down. Alright, let's see if the kill switch works. It's pretty exciting. Let's try it again. Again, this is the horn. My kill switch is right here. So I just have it wired out the back right here. These are the 2 lines. You got the black with green and the black with white going to the teal and the black from the switch. Sick. I'm pretty excited about that. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I just want to clarify some things. I have no clue what I was referring to when I was talking about the LED flasher in the video. What an LED flasher does is actually make the lights blink. Without a flasher at all, there will be no blinking. So, not sure what I was talking about there. But just to clarify that, that's how it works. We'll be getting one of those. So next video, everything's going to be wrapped up, and we are going to get plates. Wink, wink. This is about a week behind. The videos are about a week behind of real life. And so I already have plates. So the bike will get registered next week, and I'll show you guys all the process. So stay tuned and subscribe.